I think it's just a shit. Everybody should be tripping. Like, everybody. That shit weird as fuck.
It's working now.
Yeah, so it can say it's working now, but it can turn off again.
It'll turn off for like, when it don't work, it'll turn off for like the first like couple of seconds or minutes.
Bro, I just was in your live, bro.
I know, bro. I feel you. This shit didn't, trust me, bro. I already know, because when I had first joined Glows, bro, this shit was like jittery and shit.
Yeah, it won't let me see it, bro. I'm telling you, it's just tripping.
No.
Weird.
Don't go outside.
Weird as fuck. Watch this shit on YouTube.
I just go to the, you gotta give it like a minute or two, bro, and then join that shit.
Work, Taco. I done did this a million times. I clicked in, clicked out a million times. They do that to everybody. I don't know why. At first, I could watch it on my TV. Y'all couldn't watch it, and I could. Now I can't watch it. I don't know.
Me, bro, how mine's work, bro, is like I could watch it on my screen after like it's been on already for like a cool little minute. Like
that shit should never have to matter, but I feel you though.
Nah, if I like join it, like if you be like talk, my broadcast is up like right after you press it and I go join it immediately, it ain't gonna work, bro. It's gonna work after like
right on YouTube, right on my TV, just like a football game. Okay, they got Basher already on the motherfucking big screen. Rookie year. See when Henry Ruggs get like Tyreek Hill, you see how his girth is, because he been in the league a minute and he been on this shit. That's when you can't wait till Henry Ruggs get to him grow into his body. That's when it's gonna get serious.
Coming up, we've got a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs.
To the minds of KD.
I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action.
Yeah, we had a blockbuster deal, man.
But for now, it's Thursday night football, and on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
Richie and them and all that, but I lost 2 players, bro. For 8 weeks, 7 weeks. I lost Trent Brown, my right tackle, and I lost Henry Ruggs. 8 weeks, dislocated ankle.
Bro, that nigga, I traded Kelsey to the Texans, and that nigga won the game. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad.
Hey, bro, I find that crazy, bro. Johnny told me the same thing about Calais Campbell. He said Calais Campbell was killing me. I said, that's it. It's on all Madden now.
So it's like he's 30, and then next year his contract gonna be up. So it's like I'm trying to get shit for him. And it's like I traded him. I don't know. I'm telling you, I didn't want to trade him to the AFC, but the only team that he was tight end was the Texans.
Visiting Bills.
Like, fuck it,
they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
And that's what I'm saying. My first home game, we lose 2 starters. I'm like, what?
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. It's Josh
Allen
orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
Yeah, we have to motherfucking make a trade, go get a fucking tackle.
You gotta have
I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception.
What he's gonna do next week,
bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah, next year I gotta
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of it, maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
Game changer.
Only thing about me, that's all the draft, man.
Let's go, man. What are you talking about? Start the game off right. Let them test you.
Aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive. No question about that.
Whatever one of those statement calls, trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. That one hung just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
I got him, and I got our boy out of UCLA, Fabian Monroe. Oh no, whatever his name is, forgot.
And now here comes Kansas City.
What are you talking about?
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll try the right side with Harris.
Yeah,
just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
We got shit down there the whole. Let me see. Hayden. Dylan. I forgot about Dylan. Oh, I ain't seen your. Oh, it's your offense now. Let me see. Let me see what's going on.
Hold on real quick, bro. Let me get your shoes so y'all can leave it at.
Pause the game. Nope it. Oh, you still picking. I want to say, yeah, pause that shit. What's wrong with you?
Yellow.
He had to get bigger, man, because only thing Johnny got weaker up front, but the secondary got bigger. But
he didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run.
That's 2 superstars in this shit, or 1 superstar. He's younger, though. Jamal Adams is younger, and he signed him.
Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything
boy, they be doing crazy
no, I'm with
shit.
You. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do, and what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Credit the tackle to Tano Passigno.
They told me they had to go to Kansas City.
Here's the Buffalo offense.
It's a quick turnaround right out of the gate because there's a lot to cover in a short period of time. But the best teams, they simplify before they go play that Thursday night game. And they also believe it's way better to get your Thursday night game out of the way early before the body.
Let's go, baby. We face adversity. Y'all know y'all DGM, man. We got to go pick up
early, not late.
One of them motherfucking tackle that was on the trade block, man. We drafted a fucking tackle. We moved him to guard. Then we moved him back to tackle because shit, we lost one. Then we moved that tackle that we got to guard. We gotta make it make sense, man.
Time for a look at our starters here on defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at
good depth at receiver.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener.
Good depth. Because losing him and Ruggs, you don't do nothing but his motherfucking speed demon.
Hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
Noah Ikabaki. They been roll.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
Defense was thinking run, and they're down to pass of just under 20 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Throwing his helmet on third. That one complete to Yeldon. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Oh, you talking about if he's there? Not bringing nothing in? Yeah.
Just breathe, you still be serious. Yeah.
No, I already know what you was doing that first.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Still ain't got to do
He'll only get a yard, maybe 2 to the 46.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A gain of 39 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any player we see, we're pretty excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game. This pass going to be caught by Harden.
See?
Tell him to sit down and relax. You always mad at me. Why you always mad at me? Yeah, it's kind of young. Yeah.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
Oh,
if you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There's no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved.
You fell in the draft, man. You said you're going to prove everybody wrong.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they can turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Allen got a man. It's Brown.
Okay, Dylan.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
Cover stop. Let's get it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
Give me that. Richie, let's go. I got this, nigga. 7 what?
Picked off at the 33.
Pick, let's go. Nigga, get it.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
And they gave him the
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back seven on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes.
Trent Murphy. Killing.
Goes down.
You see me? You see me? They can't stop me out here.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. What a spin.
Man, I see like Donald's really
Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Like not around nobody, bro. Like the whole hours they're playing.
They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now here in the first half.
Yeah, hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. So after the INT, it's Allen. And the grab by Croft. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Throwing on first down is Allen. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. In the end zone on first down. Lines up incomplete. Cole Beasley the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Bills have taken the lead.
These niggas is straight robots, bro. 1. Pylon moving. Fuck. That's crazy, dog.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Defense wins championships, baby. Attack! Bravo! Let's go, baby.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Sack, baby! Sack, baby!
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes flush to his right, and he floats one there, incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Going for the deep ball. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this one caught by Beasley. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Allen, he's going deep for Brown. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us down. We're going to keep
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As well. All right.
Trust me, like, stop. No. I don't like
Jeez, 14-3, halftime. Woo-wee. Thank you for me getting my ass whooped. Thank you. Whole season on all pro. Yeah, that ain't nothing to do with me. It just ain't doing what it do. Getting popped. Throwing these picks in the red zone. Sorry ass shit. Ain't making your reads. Sorry ass shit. Cause you're over there frustrated. You're over there irritated and frustrated. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. Jeez. Jeez. Halftime, 0-0. What he gonna do? It is. Every halftime is 0-0. Never forget that. That's how I know you was an athlete. I should catch all the sounds and emotions and all of that stuff. Jeez. I told her cash at me. Come on, man. Where my shit at?
Hang on, we'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over.
Before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Mahomes firing complete. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens.
He's got to be upset. On the other hand, they're still winning this game.
So how does he take care of the ball the rest of the game? That's what his teammates are interested in because they pick things up for him throughout. You got to look over the defensive side, the kicking game. Those guys have made it work for him. Now his goal, not mess up anything else down the stretch.
Yeah, forget about those 3 picks. Move on. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They go right back to Singletary. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against the defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Come on, Rick. You got to prove yourself,
whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Boy, Mr. Wide Open
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Allen.
Jeez, he picked that motherfucker.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Going deep for Diggs. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Oh, my God. UCLA, stand up.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On the ground, it's Harris. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up. He's got his man down. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are back within a single score. Quarterback throws the fade, and that's one where really the receiver just has to make a play, right?
Brandon, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Let your guy get it and no one else. That makes it a very, very difficult play to defend.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Wow, like, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Allen now looks to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He finds his target, John Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen, rush coming, and he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
But no takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now Allen to throw. Throwing on 3rd and long. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run here with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football over.
Computer fingers is working. Play football.
Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gostkowski with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this is caught off the deflection. And all the way in for a Kansas City
God, they gave him some love.
A big play
Gave
there
him some love.
with his first career NFL touchdown. As his guys
That's
are
why people
back
should
within a
complain about
single
anything.
score.
People be getting love like that.
So that's a
That's a
really
rookie.
big play here in the 4th quarter. And
That's
don't
pure
look now,
love.
they're right
Bad
back in this
throw.
game.
Did it
It's
feel
pure
to you,
love.
as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
That's
And
crazy.
now that lead is down to just 1 score. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Yeah, I'm saying it's some, bullshit ever happened to you. Just remember times like these.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
That's
All
all.
damn game, bro. God, how do you even throw shit? Like, you got to
The
show
long
him in the
touchdown
NFL.
pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy
She
2-play
told
drive
me I
that
ain't never had
time.
to sign it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It's a ball game
Offense now as they get set to
do.
take over here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Allen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
They got smart.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Make a play.
I'm going to hit you all
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
What a fucking
game to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Thursday night football. Jeez.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Escaping the pressure right. He gets it complete to Harris. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Being chased out left. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check.
Back to throw. Rolling to his, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead. They got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now. Down 24-21. A little over 80 ticks to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down.
No, your roof is open right now.
Nah, bro, I went with the old.
Now Allen.
The
And the grab by Croft. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I wanted to because
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. He's back to throw. And he can't get the ball off. He's taken down.
Every fucking day. It rain every day. That motherfucker. I remember one time I just said that 1 year I didn't put the motherfucking roof over, domed it. Man, every game was rainy or snowy. I'm like, damn.
And he's got the first down yardage
Like they
before
open
being
up a
taken
roof
down
though.
in midfield. From midfield, here's Allen.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Oh my God!
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run, and he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try to rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
They better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Can Patty do a miracle?
Extra point try for Gostkowski. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And did he catch it? He did!
I knew since you picked it and you seen it above the run, you was like, hell, fuck me.
And no player will ever admit to
this is perfect pass. Look at that shit. So perfect.
At night as they're going to sleep, they do think about those dramatic endings. And how about that one? Go up and get it, Hail Mary, and sprint to the locker room with a victory that you didn't look like you were going to get.
That is the epitome of the highest high and the lowest low in the game of football. Extra point up and through, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Well, that was a fun game to witness, partner. A touchdown there at the very end to win this thing.
And that's really where the emphasis is, right? A touchdown to win it. I know that they put a little on top, right? What's your favorite dessert? You know.